Everyone talks about the rules for making money. You have to do this, you need to have that, be disciplined, step out of your comfort zone, and yes, some of it makes sense. But after watching so many videos in YouTube and hearing the same advice from countless experts over and over, I realized something that almost no one talks about. Something I learned the hard way. This isn't just another motivational speech. This is my perspective, and it comes from someone who made money so much that if I had managed it better, I'd be a millionaire today. But I lost it. I messed it up. And now that I am rebuilding, there are mistakes I will never make again. Because I learned something vital. There are things you must never lose sight of if truly want to make money and keep it. And the best part? You can apply this thing without spending a single dollar. First principle: personal values and ethics. The first thing you must never lose is your values and principles. That's the foundation of everything else. What do I mean by that? Prudence, sobriety, integrity, taking care of yourself, not taking life lightly. Money doesn't disappear because of bad financial decisions. It starts slipping away long before that. When you allow carelessness, vanity, impulses, and unchecked pleasures into your life. A pinch of unguarded pleasure can make you careless. It can distract you, it can waste your time, energy, and eventually your money. I'm not saying don't enjoy life, of course, you should. But make sure your joy is really something real. Be with the people you love, watch a sunset, eat well, laugh freely, enjoy the simple things, the ones that feed your soul, not just your ego or your body. Taking care of yourself, your energy, your attention, your relationships is protecting your money before you even have it. Because money that stands on principle is money that stays. Second principle: continuous personal and professional development. It doesn't matter what you do. Whether you have a stable job, you're starting a business, you're seeking opportunities, or just getting started, there's something that should never leave your life: constant preparation. First, personal growth. This is key. I am talking about self-awareness, inner development, reflecting on what works and what doesn't, thinking through your decisions, your habits, your mindset, identifying what to avoid and why, where you need to improve, how to act wisely in the face of predictable challenge. Staying prepared means being ready even before opportunities appear. So when they do, you won't be caught off guard. You'll be ready to seize them and turn them into results. Then comes professional development. That skills or knowledge you use to earn income, you can let it stagnate. Even if you're experienced, even if you already excel at what you do, there's always something new to learn. And every time you learn something new and apply it, you become more valuable. Sometimes we feel stable, but being stable isn't the same as growing. And if you're not growing, you're slowly losing ground. Learn a new language, sharpen your skills, get certified, read, research, practice. I love that increases your worth. And it doesn't just open doors, it helps you see doors that you didn't even know existed. Money flow easier to those who are ready, and constant preparation is what keeps you ready. Third principle: work with what you have, where you are, as you are. Don't wait for everything to be perfect to start. Use what you have, right where you are, just as you are. Get an idea? Start moving on it right now. You can fine-tune the journey along the way, but if you don't start, nothing happens. Sometimes all you need is to take action with what little you have. And that alone is a lot. Remember, movement creates opportunity. Inaction just stinks uncertainty. Fourth principle, take action, but strategically. Yes, movement matters, but intentional movement makes the difference. It's not about doing for the sake of doing, it's about having a plan, even a simple one. Knowing why you do what you do. We often wait for the perfect moment, but the truth is you start with what you have. If you don't have all the tools, figure out how to get them, but don't stay still. At the very least, have a basic system. Know what you earn, what you spend, and where your money goes. That alone brings clarity, and with clarity, you make better decisions. Fifth principle, work with enjoyment and sometimes with sacrifice. Work is the direct source of income. Ideally, you work on something you love and that motivates you, but that's not always the case. Sometimes you'll have to do things you don't enjoy, but that are necessary to reach your goals. That's valid too. There will be moments when you must take on tasks that don't excite you, but they help you move forward or hold your ground. Purposeful sacrifice has meaning, but don't work blindly. Work with intelligence and strategy. Use what you know. Use what you love. Maximize your skill. Don't work just to work. Work with a plan, with purpose and a direction. Sixth principle. Be careful with pleasure. This one's key. There are pleasures that seem harmless, but if you don't control them, they end up controlling you. Anything that gives you a high hit of dopamine, food, parties, alcohol, shopping, distractions, can become a trap if you let it grow unchecked. And it doesn't just make you lose money, it costs you time, energy, and focus. It's okay to enjoy life, absolutely. But the pleasures that are worth it are the ones that truly nourish you. Spending time with those you love, a quiet moment, a goal achieved through effort. Everything else, if you don't keep it in check, can pull you away from your goals. So be careful. Seventh principle, spend with awareness. One of our biggest mistakes is spending without awareness, without thinking. Money slips away on a small thing that, when added up, create a huge hole. That's why it's essential to stay conscious of your habits, what you spend on, what you spend, and whether you actually need it. Don't let emotion or impulses push you into more debt. Instead, plan your purchases, save with intention. Weigh whether it's better to pay upfront or if that bargain deal is really worth it. Remember, not everything that shines is necessary. Eighth principle, decide with a full stomach. Literally, this might sound funny, but it's real. Don't make financial decisions while you're hungry, not for food, and not for emotions. It fears, read, think. It's proven. Hunger and anxiety lead to impulsive decisions. So if you're about to spend money, do it with a clear head. This applies to everything, from buying a snack to making a big purchase. Your body and your wallet will thank you. Ninth principle, track your income and expenses. It doesn't matter how much you earn. If you don't know how much you spend, you're blind. Tracking your finances doesn't have to be complicated. Just keep a record of how much comes in, how much goes out, and where it goes. You can do it in a notebook and an app, or even in your phone's notes. Make a list of fixed expenses, variable expenses, and wish list items. That helps you make a smarter choice and avoid those invisible leaks of money you can't even remember spending. 10th principle, never lose awareness of your actions. This principle brings it all full circle. awareness. This isn't just about finances, it's about your life. Staying in control, acting with intention, not leaving things to change, especially when it comes to your money. Every decision, even the smallest one, can have financial consequences. Letting yourself indulge without thinking, acting on emotion, or living without a strategy can cost you more than money. It can cost you peace, stability, and time. Money comes and goes, yes, but your principles, your clarity, and your strategy, those are what truly keep you wealthy. Real wealth doesn't start in your bank account, it starts in your mind. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. And remember, money is earned through strategy, but keep true awareness. Your best investment will always be in yourself.